master of the Riverhawk Review. Once again, I'm your host, Ben Barker. Well, the month of January has been a very kind one for UMass Lowell athletics. Saturday, the hockey team took a 10-game unbeaten streak to a pink sheet of ice, where they look to stay unbeaten against a team that they tied the night before in Northeastern University. UMass Lowell really struggling early in this one. First period, Ryan Belanger is going to beat Doug Carr to the back of the net. That would give Northeastern a 1-0 lead, and they would not stop there. Braden Pym makes it 2-0 Northeastern, and then a little later, it's Garrett Vermeersch going to make it 3-0. Now, UMass Lowell added a goal to make it 3-1. But Steve Mora is going to extend that lead to 4-1. It looked like this one was getting away from the Riverhawks, but they weren't done. Joseph Pendenza makes it 4-2. And then Derek Arnold is going to make this thing a 1-goal game. Final minute of the final period. Well, it would have been the final period, but Riley Wetmore ties it up at 4, and we are headed to overtime. Bob Ellis, what happened in the overtime?
Line shooter sends it across, Bowen shot, score! Riverhawks win it in overtime. Christian Bowen, a bomb, a cannon blast from the left point. Bang, back of the net. Riverhawks win it. Riverhawks win it. Riverhawks win it. Riverhawks win it. Christian Bowen with the game winner. Now the Riverhawks, the comeback is complete. They trailed 4-1 in the third period. But the Riverhawks come all the way back. A 5-4 victory. Bowling with the game winner.
The player of the game for the Riverhawks goes to Joseph Pendenza. Pendenza scored the second goal of the game for UMass Lowell and also had assists on 3 other goals, including the game-tying goal and the game winner in overtime. The hockey team is back in action on Friday against Merrimack College. Before the puck dropped on Saturday, there was some hoops action at the Costello Athletic Center. Winners of 7 straight games, the women's basketball team looked to continue riding the hot hand of Bianca Simmons and make it 8 in a row. UMass Lowell in control early, and a lot of that had to do with the play of Bianca Simmons. You know she's a guard, but she can score in the post as well. Simmons was great, but look at the defense here. That full court pressure defense forces Assumption to turn the ball over. Now, Assumption would force a little bit of a comeback late in this one, due in large part to Katie Howard's 25 points. Goes to the hole there, finishes strong with the layup. And then Katie Howard again with the jump stop and knocks down the jumper. Assumption making this one close, but at the end they had to foul, and UMass Lowell was stellar from the free throw line. And the women win their 8th straight game, beating Assumption. Final score, 89-74. No surprise here, the player of the game goes to Bianca Simmons. The senior guard continued her dominance of the league, dropping 33 points and pulling down 6 rebounds. Simmons was also named the Northeast 10 Player of the Week for the 7th time this season and the 4th week in a row. Simmons is leading the country in scoring, averaging an incredible 27.2 points per game. So with the women winning in the first game, the men look to follow suit with a win of their own. To do so, they would have to take down the top team in the NE10, Assumption College. UMass Lowell had a 14-point lead after the first half, but Assumption would come roaring back in the second half. Kevin Donahue knocks down a 3 here. Assumption actually cut the lead down to 4, but UMass Lowell responding offensively. Chad Hawley dials up a 3. That one will go, and then in the final minutes of this game, Assumption had to foul, and UMass Lowell hit their free throws. Here we see Akeem Williams knocking one down. And UMass Lowell goes on to beat the top team in the NE10, 86-77 the final. Akeem Williams was the standout for the Riverhawks. Williams netted 24 points and dished out 4 assists while shooting 3 of 6 from behind the arc. The men's and women's basketball teams will host St. Rose. The women begin at 5:30 and the men are set to tip off at 7:30. So both teams came away with victories on Saturday, but there was one more UMass Lowell team in attendance. In 1988, the UMass Lowell men's basketball team won the national title after defeating Alaska Anchorage. Saturday, that team was back in attendance and honored for their incredible season.
Ladies and gentlemen, 25 years ago, the University of Lowell's men's basketball team won the 1988 National Championship.
It's been a very fast way, Fabian. I don't know where it went, but it means a lot. One, to regroup with these guys that you go in the trenches with and see them You know, it seems like yesterday I just saw them, but it's been so long. And to connect with the new team and see the talent that they have and try to inspire them a little bit. We weren't that talented. They have as much talent as we did. And, you know, they can make a run at it too. You know, just build the chemistry, build the character, and see where it takes them.
Please welcome the manager, Mike Blair. Players, Paul Carcini, Brian Parrott, Tony Jackson, Mike Scotia, Billy Herenda, Pat King, Gavin Cummings, Bonnie LeCarry, and the MVP of the 1988 Final Four, Lowell's own Leo Parrott.
You know, we played for a great coach in Don Doucette, and we played hard. We always had each other's back. I think these guys are now starting to learn that aspect of the game, making sure that they have each other's back. So I think they're going to be fine. They just have to really push hard. They gotta, because no night you can take a night off. You gotta come and bring it every night.
I'm really it's a proud day to be a River Hawk and a UMass Lowell Chief. You know, the 88 team was here, but I'm really most proud of the effort of our 2013 team.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on, put your hands together one more time and let's hear it for your 1988 National Basketball Champions.
UMass Lowell track and field team was also in action this weekend. Junior Elizabeth Monty won the 60-meter hurdles to lead UMass Lowell at the BU Terrier Invitational. Monty finished the 60-meter hurdles in 8.59 seconds, breaking the former school record of 8.61 seconds. Monty was also part of the 4x400-meter relay, which set another school record with a time of 3 minutes and 45.76 seconds. Saturday, junior David Brown was impressive at the same invitational, placing 8th overall and first among Division II and Division III runners with a time of 1 minute and 52.93 seconds in the 800 meters. That's all the time we have for this semester's first edition of the Riverhawk Review. Feels good to be back. We'll be back next week with more news from the world of the Riverhawks. Until then, I'm Ben Barker. Get rowdy and go.